is Shenzhen, and so is this, and this.
Now you might know Shenzhen as a glistening megacity with the second most skyscrapers of anywhere in the world. The world's fourth busiest container port and one of the top 10 global GDPs of any city. But dig a little deeper and you'll find another side to the city, one that's grungier, trendier, and remarkably green. And that's what we're going to show you today, starting off with an intriguing little urban village, which has a surprising claim to fame.
So, Nico, do you remember where we are?
I do. We are in the Daanxiang oil-painting village.
Yeah, you're not wrong. 5 or 6 years ago when we were here, we spent a whole day pretty much just wandering around, looking at things, and it was epic. Do you know what my fondest memory is? It was actually of this amazing bowl of noodles we ate. Do you remember those?
God, no, I don't remember these noodles. You have not stopped going on about these noodles forever, basically. So I guess first point of call is trying to hunt them down and see if they're still here.
Let's go find them.
So I know what you guys are thinking. Shenzhen, that's not exactly the noodle capital of China. And you know what? You guys are absolutely right. But Shenzhen is also home to a massive migrant population who brought with them all kinds of amazing dishes from their hometown. Chiefly among them, in my opinion, Wuhan rogan mian. The last time we were here, we had the most amazing rogan mian cooked by a guy from Wuhan. And you know what? In the 5 or 6 years since that day, every bowl I've had, I've since compared to that original bowl. And you know what? Every single one has fallen short.
So this village is like a bit of a maze. I honestly have no idea how we're going to find this noodle place because it all kind of looks the same. So there's some noodle places here. Are you sure it wasn't this one? I feel like this kind of rings a bell, and it does say rogan mian. Maybe we found it.
Well, I think we're just gonna have to try and find out.
Or maybe ask the guy who's from Wuhan.
If you're not from Wuhan, I'm not eating your Wuhan noodles.
Our name for Wuhan rogan mian.
Yeah, just the original, the dry noodle. Rogan mian. Big. Yeah. Can I ask you a question? Are you from Wuhan? Okay, because we have a memory. We came here like 5 or 6 years ago. Were you open at that time? But we had a bowl of rogan mian, and it was the best rogan mian we ever tasted. Yeah, I think it's the same guy. Let's see if they're as good as we remember.
My palms are sweaty, my mouth is dry, I can't stop biting my nails. Will 5 or 6 years have added to his mastery? Or will the quality have declined? Or will my mind have changed? I don't know.
I'm just excited because I love food, but I've honestly never seen Jack react this way about something that he remembers. So yeah, he's picking it up.
Well, here they are. Let's see if they are as good as Jack says.
Like spicy?
Yes, please. We can't faff around for too long because the secret to good rogan mian is you've got to mix it ASAP.
But always remember, the phone eats first.
Oh, hell yeah. They look good.
Oh my God. I don't know what he has laced this sesame with, but it's honestly just as good as I remember it in my head. And you know what? I'm not even in Wuhan.
Okay, shut up. Stop talking, Jack. I need to try this then if it's that good. Oh, it's so sesame. Really thick sesame sauce. I feel like we need to go to Wuhan and actually have rogan mian in Wuhan.
That's right, guys. I'm booking the tickets. We're coming to Wuhan. Any Wuhan Ren, jump in the comments because we're coming. We're going to eat all of your rogan mian. And there's nothing you can do to stop us.
That's right, Wuhan Ren. Lock up your sesame sauce because we are going to eat all your noodles. Subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming Wuhan series. Anyway, let's see what else this area has to offer.
So I've been looking for these pictures that we actually bought from here a few years ago to try and get some for family. But unfortunately, I'm not having much luck. There are some paintings around, but they're all quite big, and I'm not gonna fit them in my case. I'm wandering around trying to find the bit where I think they were, and to be honest, I'm a bit lost.
So I've lost Nico because she's gone off to do a spot of shopping, but that gives me the perfect opportunity to talk about the amazing history of this place. So way back in 1989, a fella called Huang Zhang actually moved into this village and started producing fine art oil painting replicas right here. Now his replicas became so popular and his skills so renowned that basically Walmart commissioned him to produce 50,000 paintings for them. But the catch was he only had 14 days to do it. Therefore, he needed to get a load of help in, and that kick-started this industry. At one point, apparently apparently 60% of the world's oil paintings were produced in this very village. Now, around 2007-ish, when the financial crisis kicked in the West, demand from Western buyers started to fall for these Chinese replicas. And Chinese buyers started to become more interested in replicas of Chinese art, which meant that this area started to change.
I feel like the last time we were here, all the streets were lined with big oil paintings and the people who were painting them. But now, it seems like this village has kind of pivoted, and it seems everywhere offers you the chance to make your own oil painting, and everyone can paint on the canvases here. It's just so nice to see everyone giving it a go and trying to do some art. I just love coming to places like this where everyone's being a bit creative, just really inspires you.
Here she is. Hey, your wifey.
Hey.
How's your shopping experience?
Oh, it's tiring. I got a bit painted out, so I'm just having a little sit because it's quite hot.
Well, how about I take you to a lovely little nature spot to soothe your soul and get you some greens and blues?
Oh, that sounds delightful. Yeah, I'm up for that.
But of course, we couldn't leave without picking up a gift or two.
谢谢. So several years of living in China has taught me the virtue of filial piety. That means buying some arty swag whenever you come across it for your mother to keep her happy when you go back home to your home country.
All right, man had better get a Son of the Year award for this one. I'm gonna be lugging this heavy-ass painting all around China with me in my suitcase for my mother. So, yeah, Son of the Year, you're looking at him right here.
Son of the Year, although I found it and made him buy it. But you know, we'll let him have this one, we'll let him have this one.
Fortunately, Jack knows how to pay me back for my help.
Ah, yes, my saviour.
Unfortunately, the UK does not have this tasty darbing. Although Jack wasn't happy to let me relax for long, because we need to make our way back into the city to catch the sunset from a very special location.
So when people think of Shenzhen, they think of towering skyscrapers tickling the heavens. But you know what? This city is so much more than that. It grew originally from a series of villages just a few decades ago. And even though these days it's a lot more developed, it still retained a lovely green flavour, which is why I have dragged the wifey here today.
I'm okay with being dragged to nature. Nature.
So much beautiful nature. Like everyone's just going around, having picnics, flying kites, just such vibes, isn't it?
It does not matter what time you come to a park in China, it is always amazing. There's always just so much to see and do at parks. I just absolutely love them.
I wish we had a picnic blanket so we could just like sit and have a chill, and I wish I didn't have this picture. But it is a lovely place to walk around.
There is not going to be much chilling for us, that is very true, because we are on a mission. We have got 24 minutes till the official time of sunset, and we've got to climb ourselves way up a 100-meter ascent of the central hill, which has one of the best views in the whole of the city. So hurry up.
Wait for me, wait for me. I thought we were gonna have a nice relaxing time in the park. There's always another agenda when it comes to this guy. It's always dragging me places.
Come on, hurry up, hurry up. Haven't got long. Come on.
Which way, Laban? Yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, Jack, yeah. Maybe I'll just get one of these up to the top. See if he notices. Looking absolutely cotch there. I know where I'd rather be, in that hammock, rather than walking up what looks like quite a lot of stairs.
What?
Phew, we made it just in the nick of time.
The last time that we were here, we could get right up to the edge, but they've put this fence here to stop people going to the edge, which is kind of annoying because then you can't get as good of a view and you can't get as good of a photo.
I think I was a little bit grouchy because Jack made me walk up all those stairs. So I'll let Jack take over from here, and I'm gonna sit my ass down for a little bit.
Because of the fact that it is Saturday night, it is absolutely humming with people, but still an amazing view, even if it is at dusk. Just admiring the last little bit of blue hour.
But some people seem more interested in looking the other way.
So you guys might be wondering, who is this random brer behind me, and why is everyone getting their photo taken with him? Well, let me tell you, this is Daanxiang Village. When he was presiding over China in the late 70s and early 80s, he basically introduced a series of economic reform packages. As part of his economic reform policies, he set up a series of special economic zones, the first of which was Shenzhen. At the time, it was just a series of small fishing villages and towns, but now it has grown into a city with the fifth highest number of billionaires in the world, the second highest amount of skyscrapers of any city in the world. It's among the top 10 cities in terms of GDP in the world. Honestly, I could go on and on with these stats, but the point remains, Shenzhen is a big deal these days, and it's thanks to this guy. Hence why he's such a big deal around these parts.
Sure, we'll take your word for it, Jack, but make sure you get some shots of the lights coming on because this skyline is equally amazing at night.
And actually, in an hour or so, there is going to be a light show of sorts, but I don't think we're going to stick around because I've got a feeling that wifey's flagging a little bit. Her energy levels seem a little bit low. I feel like this hike kind of knocked her out a little bit, so I'm going to take her for some tasty food. Here she is, jamming with the eyes.
Just having a stretch.
Yeah.
Stretching my eyes.
Oh, well, should we move on then, missus? You look a bit sleepy.
Where are we going?
Well, luckily for you, we're not going to go up the Ping An Finance Tower, which along with the Shanghai Tower holds the joint record for the highest observation tower in China.
Don't you mean luckily for you?
Guilty, guilty. No, I thought we'd go out and find some like vibey street food vibes.
Vibey vibes.
You up for that?
Hey, I'm always up for street food, you know me.
Next up, Dongmen.
First impressions of this evening's destination?
Well, first impressions is it is a Saturday night and it's absolutely heaving everywhere. So yeah, this probably wasn't the best time to come. But you know what? This is the time we're in Shenzhen, so we ain't got a choice, have we, mate? It certainly perked me up. There are so many sights and so many sounds. I honestly think this is one of the busiest places that we've actually ever been in China. Just so much going on all around you.
Yeah, it's definitely not my cup of tea, that's for sure.
I mean, you say that, Jack, but...
Man just did some hefty bargaining for a fresh little man bag. Might give that to my dad though still, because I only kind of got it just because I fancied brushing off my bargaining skills. Fortunately, we weren't filming, but if you guys would like to see a market tour video in the future, I'll be happy to oblige.
I'm trying to get something for my mum.
Hey Nico, come here.
Yeah?
Look.
What? Oh, thanks. Please don't get me a bag that says that.
所以一共有几个东西？一、二。Well, this is a lot more my vibe, more of a kind of grungy local market selling goods of dubious origin. Yeah, I feel much more at home here. Although, you can't eat any of this stuff, can you?
No, and I'm starting to get peckish, not gonna lie.
So what's more empty then, your stomach or your wallet?
Both, to be honest. Getting some gifts for the fam. I think we might need to buy a new suitcase after this, Jack, because we are spending lots of money on gifts. Now, really need to go for some food. It is so late.
Yeah, I mean, it is super late, but the great thing is, in southern cities, things come alive at night. Whereas if you're in Dongbei or something, if you miss out on your food by 8 p.m. or something, you're going hungry and you're gonna have to wait till the next morning till the shops open again. That's sick. Oh, hello, that's a bit of me. It's some serious ai fengge.
Yeah, it looks amazing, but can we please go get some food? I'm so hungry.
All right, Mrs. Well, I did spot a little stand just back there which sells a very, very tasty looking snack. First, quick pijo. When a man sees Liang Pi, he has to look no further. We've arrived at our final destination, wifey. Let's go now. 你好，来一份凉皮，我们喜欢吃辣。No， 不是，我们喜欢吃辣。对对对，我喜欢吃辣。What are you getting?
Again, we're getting Mian again. But is it going to be as good? I don't know.
Is it as good as today?
Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. It's very basic, to be fair. But hey, it's cheap and cheerful and it does the job. Although I'm a bit embarrassed that I've eaten Rugamian twice in one day. We're not even in Wuhan. Next stop, Wuhan.
No, the Liang Pi's not great either. It's a real shame because, you know, since I got back to China, I still have not eaten a good Liang Pi yet. I don't know what's happening. One of my all-time favorite foods, but I'm yet to have a truly vintage one. and I'm afraid, once again, it's a disappointment.
So to be fair, this isn't like an authentic street foodie place. Like, it's a tourist place, so I kind of don't expect the food to be that great here. Street food carts that just like randomly on the street, they're the best place that you can get it. They cook it fresh, they cook the same thing. It's not like in a tourist area, and that's the street food that you want to get.
So, stay tuned as our quest to find the Pengest Munch and the sickest views continues. We've got some trips to some incredible cities lined up, so make sure you subscribe so you stay up to date with our adventures. Bye!